So, well, I'm going to be telling you my coming out story. Okay, so I guess I should start how everything started. So, basically, I started to realize that I liked girls at around probably in middle school. Because, I don't know, I just did, and you can tell, I would see some of my friends as, more than a friend, like someone I'd like. So, but I didn't really think anything of it because I was just once I graduate high school, I'll be able to date a girl, and I'll be able to figure it out after high school. So that's what was in my mind in 7th grade. And then when I got into high school, 9th grade, I started, basically, one of my really good friends at the time, she was bisexual, okay? And I was so into her. I wanted to be with her so badly, but she had a boyfriend, and I never told her that I liked her. But, a year later, I found out that she actually liked me too, but she wanted a boyfriend so badly that she found a guy anyways, even though she had feelings for me. So that kind of sucked, but oh well. So basically, last year in 9th grade, I started telling people that I was gay. My sister knows, my dad knows, my mom, my stepdad. I told all of them. And before I told each one of them, I told them individually. And all I remember is crying a lot and not really being able to say anything. And I cried so much when I told my sister. When I told my mom, I cried a lot. All the responses were positive. The only person who really kind of had trouble with understanding was my dad, but I mean, he accepts me, it's not a problem. And I started telling my friends, and the first people I told were, at the time, I had these neighbors, and they were seniors, and they were twins, Hannah and Alex. I don't know if I'm supposed to say names, but I told them, and they were super supportive, kind of too supportive. She thought it was cool because she wanted a gay friend, so she thought it was really cool. And then I told my friend Hosseon, and he was just kind of upset because he liked me, but he accepted me and was fine with it. And then I told my friend Sahil, and he was just so confused. I mean, he accepted me, but it was just really weird for him, I guess. And I was so scared to tell any of my girlfriends because I didn't want them to know, because I was worried that they would think I liked them or something. But I told Shelby. She was the girl that I really liked. I told her, and she was like, oh my god, that's so cool, blah, blah, blah. And that was kind of hard because we could have dated, but oh well. Everything happens for a reason. And then I told some of her friends because she was a junior last year, and I was a freshman. I don't know. I was friends with a lot of older people because it was just easier, I think. And I was on the dance team at my school also. So being on a dance team with like 20 girls and feeling this way is really scary because you don't know how they're going to treat you or how they're going to view you, or like will they be weirded out to change in front of you? Like, you're always changing in front of each other, and I just didn't want to deal with that, like, because like I still have standards, you know. So I told one girl I was friends with, Talina. I told her, and she was just like, "Aw, Jessica." And then she was like, "I kind of knew." And I was like, "Why?" And she was like, "I just could kind of tell." I don't know, I guess. I don't know. She said she could tell. I didn't think you could tell, but maybe you could tell. And then, like, because I'd never had a girlfriend before, and I met this girl, Josette, who was good friends with Shelby, kind of ironically. And we dated for about a month, and I don't know why, but I felt like I needed it solidified. I mean, you don't need that, but like at the time, I felt like yeah, I need to date a girl. I need to make sure that everything is real, like all the feelings I have. And so yeah, I mean, I do like girls. Like, I realized that while I dated her. We didn't work out because we were just like too different on a lot of things, but I think it was a good experience. And then after I dated her, I started to feel like I may be bisexual. And that was really, really hard to admit to myself because, like, on, like, social media and, like, my Tumblr, like, everyone's like, no, like, bisexuals, like, I don't approve of them, like, they're not accepted in, like, the gay community, like, lesbians won't date bisexuals. And I was just like, I had it so set in my mind, I was like, I am not bisexual, like, I don't want to be bisexual. So like, I kind of like completely pushed that out of my mind because I was like, I like girls, how can I like guys too, and stuff. And but then I just realized I still like guys sometimes. Like, I couldn't deny that, like, if I saw a really cute guy, that I would like look at him and want to talk to him. But it's like, I also, if I saw like a very pretty girl, of course I'd be looking at her and I would just be drawn to talk to her. Like, it was so hard because I felt the same way, but I had already come out as gay to all my friends and my family, and oh god, it was such a mess. I was like, oh, I'll just never date a guy until I'm out of high school. So here's me being dumb, thinking that I can just pretend to, like, just be gay till high school and then maybe date a guy later. I don't know what I was thinking. But like, the first person I talked to about this was my sister, and I kind of explained to her, and she was like, I don't directly understand, but I'll support you, like, whatever you feel, do whatever you want. So then I like talked to my mom and I talked to my dad about it, and I just like kind of told my friends briefly. I'd be like, oh, I still kind of like guys too, and blah blah blah. And I was like, so like, need to tell everyone that I like girls, blah. And now, like, probably like 7 months later, around the time, like, I don't really tell anyone about my sexuality unless someone asks me, or if they want to date me. It doesn't really, like, I don't even think about it anymore because it doesn't define who I am as a person. I don't think it should. And you don't need to tell people. Like, people don't need to know. You don't need to tell every single person you meet, like, oh, hi, I'm bisexual, actually. I just don't feel the need to. So, yeah. This is my coming out story, and if you want to tell me about yours, message me on Tumblr or something. Yeah. Oh, by the way, I'm 15 if anyone's curious about like how old I am and stuff. Thank you for watching.